Hello, this is Mike on the mic with the Monetary Therapy Show because extraordinary lives aren't built with ordinary decisions. Wanted to talk about a few things. You can see I got this like fisheye, like barrel thing going on. So I got to get a different camera settings. Whenever you're doing stuff like this, you have to learn it. And what's great is you have the Chat GPT. You can ask it like what's going on. You can take photos. It's a wonderful thing. It'll tell you what the deal is. Wanted to talk about motivation, ambition, determination, moving forward. You know, I've had depression in the past. I spent 18 months depressed. I'll do a little video at some point about that and about my life and what's happened, just so I can help inspire other people. You know, I'm not a woman. I've never been pregnant. I've never been in the military. I've never been to war. So I don't know what that's like. I do know what depression is like. I do know what being suicidal is like. So you can talk about things that you've experienced. If you've never experienced it, there's no way that you can understand. And it's kind of a downer, but you know, things are challenging and it's difficult for some folks. At some point, life happens to you, and it happened to me, and I survived. I was just lucky. And then I learned a lot from it that I can help other people. And if you ever run into a roadblock, one of the things I want to talk about is what's coming up next. You always have something to look forward to. I'm 50. Let's say I got 50 more years to do something great, to help out the world, to help out my fellow man, to help out my family. I have all this wonderful stuff to look forward to. And there's some people who, you know, you have people who have passed away and there's nothing they can do. So their journey is over. You have people who are 98 years old and they can't see and they're very sick. And then that kind of journey is coming to an end. And then you have those other kind of people that maybe at some point some folks envied, like let's say a Harvey Weinstein, Hollywood guy worth hundreds of millions of dollars, spending all these time with famous actresses. But you can't take that with you to the jail cell. So his life's over. He's got diabetes or something. He can't walk. You know, he's just sitting there staring at the wall. He's got a sentence that he'll probably not survive. So we have freedom. We have opportunities. We have so much stuff that we can do. Those people are done. R. Kelly, I don't know about, you know, Sean Combs, but Bill Cosby. I mean, those people are just done. But we have so much to look forward to. There's always tomorrow to look forward to. Tomorrow is a new opportunity. Having things to look forward to in the future is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Taking responsibility, having a family to take care of. You can earn money. You can have abundance. You can start businesses. America, there's so many options. It's just easy to do. You just have to go out and do it. I did an interview yesterday, and I did some research on this guy, Rudy Marr, who's an entrepreneur, a British guy, I think. And he said something that was very paramount, very important, extremely significant. He said, you can have all these ideas and thoughts, I'm paraphrasing, but you've got to take action. And what he talked about in his documentary on Inside Success was taking action, was coming up with an idea and then acting on it and then getting something done. You know, the idea is just a little bit of a root bulb, and then it grows into a plant. You have to take action. You have to come up with ideas and then just do something towards those ideas, and you will figure it out. You know, people go to seminars, they go to motivational speakers, they want encouragement. That's great, but you can't always take that home with you. And then you come home from a Tony Robbins or something and you stub your toe, and then you get in an argument with your spouse, and then your dog gets sick, and then one of your kids has a cold, and then you get a flat tire, then you stub your toe, and then you get demoted. You see, so that can't always carry you. And I wouldn't recommend going to, 20 of those a year and spending all your money. You have to find the motivation from within, the ambition, the drive, and the non-quit. You know, Seth Rogen talked about that. If you quit, you're not going to make it. If you don't quit, you might make it. So if you just keep hustling, you'll get there. You will figure it out on the path to glory. There's really nothing that can stop you. You can have absolute abundance in your life. You can have unlimited options. You can do whatever you want to do. I built this set behind me in the last few days. ChatGPT made me the rendering. And look at it. from a regular blank wall to a big sign, and then now we've got something that's more impressive. I got to straighten out the screen. I think it looks kind of cool the way it does. It's like I'm in a cockpit or something. But super fun, something to do, something to look forward to, learning about audio, video. I have an acting coach, and her husband's great at I took some acting classes, but he helped me out with the mic setup, and you figure it out. And this mic is $100, the other one is $5, but you don't need that yet. You can get to that. The camera setup, you can get a different one that shoots a flat. This one kind of cycles between. You can solve all these things once you start working on them, and that's the most important thing, is getting started, is moving towards a goal, having no doubts, no fears. You're going to do it. Ignoring the naysayers is so important. Schwarzenegger's rules of success. Just keep doing it. Just keep pushing forward. I'm going to make this a success. I don't have any doubts. And you just have to keep plugging away. If it takes me a year, year and a half, 2 years, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so we're winning here on the Monetary Therapy Show. Remember, every dollar is a vote for your future. Spend it wisely, invest it boldly, live it fully, and I'll see you next time. Stacking wins. It's Mike Stiskin, the Monetary Therapy Show.